people walk by the show, they get the McDonald's version of this. 60 seconds or less fast food fun. But they're judging the show based on you guys. You're like the Amazon review. A home-cooked meal does take a little bit of more time. It's a little slower, watch the coin. But it does tend to be better for you. Do not clap, but can I get a slightly louder wow? Jeez, you guys are sarcastic as hell. The cardinal rule in magic is don't do the trick twice, but some people say that one's done with a magnet. I will set the ring down. Miss, you have metal on your bag. Would you take the coin, test it on the metal for any sort of magnets? And please do not pass it around. You're welcome to bite it if you'd like to test the integrity of it. No? You sure? Yeah, that is disgusting. It's actually just a joke. If she did bite it, this thing would skyrocket in value. I'm serious, it would. It would then become a Bitcoin. That was such a good groan. That was such a good groan. If you want to Google this trick, watch the coin. If you want to look up how to make a coin float, that trick is called inflation. Don't worry, that joke wasn't funny 10 years ago either. Last of the warm-ups, we almost have the smile to grimace ratio required to do the good stuff. It takes a minute to get everybody ready. Last of the warm-ups. Alright, I don't have time to play too much. Last of the warm-ups, this one's called the rainbow. Almost always met with a thundering standing ovation from the audience when the coin lands. Almost always. So far, I haven't cared if you clapped. I just needed you to pay attention for a minute. This is the last warm-up. The show is only 2 tricks. It should sound like people are watching it. When the coin lands, pretend like you're watching a professional. Just pretend. The more fun you have here, the more fun you will have here. If that makes sense, everybody say yeah. Yeah. Sweet. On this side, would everyone take one small shuffle to your left? Just one tiny little step. On this edge, just one tiny step to your right. If everybody does it at once, it happens nice and smooth. Thank you so much. Here we go. Last of the warm-ups. Biggest you can make a coin, the rainbow. And the crowd goes mild. That's a pretty decent place to start. Folks, here's what's in store for the show. One rhythmic trick, just to synchronize this audience. And then I will show you the most difficult thing that I could come up with in 7 years traveling the world as a street magician. I will take this ring, throw it as high as I can, and I kid you not, one finger catch, no sleight of hand. Your camera will not lie to you. This ain't a magic trick. I made it up myself. I'm the only one in the world doing it live without cheating. I call this the Frodo. That joke is a personality test. I learn a lot about you if you laugh. And I'll tell you this, that joke killed in New Zealand. Young man in the blue shirt in the corner, would you hold a hand straight up in the air, please? Keep it right there. Perfect. Each performance happens different. To personalize this, what we will need is a volunteer. Anyone at all will do. Oh wait, there's a volunteer. Oh, I'm sorry, kids. He had his hand up first. Thanks for volunteering, young man. Take a step up here, please. Ladies and gentlemen, make the kid feel welcome. Give him a big round of applause. Hi. You didn't plan on being in a show, did you? Me neither. That's why I'm looking for my silk. I just picked up a cancellation. A little pre-show work. Take a step up there for me, please. Face the people. Head up. Big smile. What's your name? One more time. That is correct. Am I saying it right? Kale? Ko? One more time. Kyle. Good memory. It's Kyle. Everybody say hi. Kyle? Hi. They love you. Kyle, I'm Nico. Thanks for helping. This will be super easy. Just make sure you're in the very center of the trapdoor. You don't want to hit your chin. I'm kidding, but I'm kidding. You're going to be perfectly safe, okay? Come. Hello? You can trust me, okay? I'm a guy on the street. Hold on to this, Kyle. Be careful with it, all right? It is a little Sharpie. How old are you? Oh, I actually got a knee slap there. That's great. How old are you, bud? That's great. How many years have you been 8? I'm gonna go like this. Your job is to say stop somewhere in the middle, anywhere you like, okay? Anywhere you want. Just like we practiced. Now write your name in the white part so everybody can see it. Right there at the top, okay? The card Kyle signs will never be seen by another crowd. The show you're watching now, time out. Pick. Do you have any sort of... Good job, bud. This show, where I take that time out because I desperately am going to need to borrow a handkerchief from somebody, will never be seen by another crowd. If you can see his name as individuals, can I get a little nod? Sweet. If you can see it on there, yeah, cool. Visible? Right on. It's not Facebook, I can actually hear your comments, so if you saw the name, say yeah. Yeah. Awesome. Kyle, standing in front of a crowd is terrifying. Are you happy with the signature? You happy with it? Cool. I'll take the Sharpie back from you. Last of the stupid jokes, hold your hand out like this. I want to give you a souvenir, okay? Do you see the lines on your hand? Kyle, have you heard of palm reading? No? I live in New Orleans. There's lots of voodoo and magic there. So you've never had your palm read? Check this out. Hey, we did it. That's all I wanted, just to make it smile. Kyle, you did an incredibly good job. Take a step down. Put one hand across your stomach, the other one behind your back. Face the people, smile big. Bend at the waist, watch what happens. Take a step back there. Wasn't he great? Alright folks, that part of the show is strategically slow. It's called the loading screen. From here on out it's quick, one rhythm trick, and then the Frodo. That's a recap for those that just joined us. For the next few minutes, give a tiny benefit of the doubt. The rest of the show could be amazing. It just takes a second to build the theater, fill it full of people before you can start. I do have good intentions with you though, and believe it or not, I am actually an honest magician.
Damn. Walked right in front of it.
Wow, you got a little ooh there. No, the rest of you are not buying it, I can tell. I'll prove it to you. Nothing up this sleeve. Nothing. Nothing up this sleeve. Listen. Everybody, together, clap. Everybody. Yep. Nice, that was absolutely perfect. Kyle, look on the bottom of your shoe. Never mind.
Okay.
Sorry, it looked better from the front.
Funny. Oh boy.
Now wait, the rest of you are right not to clap. The natural reaction to a magic trick is... But I told you it takes 5 minutes to feel like a show when this was empty 5 minutes ago. Look around, it's now a fringe venue 4 rows deep, ready for a finale. If that's the right card, get loud. We'll finish the show with a high energy crowd. The Jack of Diamonds, with Kyle's name nice and neat for this crowd and this crowd only. Here on a Saturday at the Edinburgh Fringe. And guess what, Kyle? I said you get a souvenir out of this. We have no friends. Folks, we finally have the focus for a finale. If you got that joke, just explain it to your neighbor, okay? Some of these will be subtle. I had a runny nose. If you're just joining us, the last few minutes have the only part of the show that I get nervous about. Except for this little thing. I'm gonna ask right now, does anybody have a handkerchief, a small scarf, any sort of small piece of fabric? The one that I have on my belt normally has apparently jumped ship since I started the show last. Any sort of fabric. It's embarrassing for me to even ask. I should have an extra. Do you have one there? Beautiful. While she's grabbing that, folks, the finale of the show, I will throw that ring as high as I can. In the wind and sun, one finger catch, no sleight of hand. Your family and friends will not believe you. That's a really good sign. They can find slow-mo, GoPro, promo, footage of the Frodo when they go home. Hashtag the Frodo. This really happens, but it is really hard. And I am really human. If I miss it, everybody goes, oh. Practice one. Yeah, it's like that except everybody. When I catch it, 5 seconds of energy. Clap, cheer, whistle. Do you have one there? Thank you so much, man. What is your name? Oh, this is perfect. What's your name? Dee. Ladies and gentlemen, please give Dee a big round of applause. Thank you so much for taking that part. When I catch it, 5 seconds of energy, then... Ah, shoot! Thank you, Dee. You guys are gonna see the ah, shoot thing. It's like a running gag. It'll make sense later. I don't know if they like it. It seems like they like it. Yeah, they love it. You're doing great. Thanks. It's a motivational sneaker. Are we clear? If I miss it, we'll work on that. When I catch it, sweet. Here we go. Watch the ring. Time savers, the ring will bounce between the gap and the crowd. It takes forever to get back. If there's any room between you and the rope, take a step forward and stand on the rope. It's a very small move on your part, but it does help secure the area to make sure the ring won't bounce between you. On this back edge, if you are going to watch, I'd love to have you. Please take just a few steps to your left. Sorry, the sound scared me. Sorry, it's embarrassing. Just I live in the States. Watch the ring. Oh, more time savers. If you're filming, let me tell you when to start. I won't let you miss it. Trust me. If you'd like a photo after the show, you can do that. I am actually a person. It is okay to talk. I just ask, please have the camera ready. And please do wait until after we finish with this part of the show. Which brings us to the elephant in the crowd. If you're ready for the photo, say yeah. Yeah. Then I need to make a moment to be honest with you. My name is Nico. Everybody say hi, Nico. Hi, Nico. Good afternoon, folks. Thank you so much for stopping. I really appreciate you. Instead of doing the long business spiel that I have to do when I work street the rest of the year, you guys are an educated crowd. I get to cut 90% of it. I'll just introduce myself. I just turned 31. I'm now 7 years into a 3-month experiment to be a street performer. If any of you did the math, I know, surprised me too. Bless you, sir. Sorry, sneezes are a sensitive thing of the show. My only request, please do not determine the value of the show until it's over. I just want to address now the fact that I am a full-time professional. I will hold the hat out at the end. If you don't have any money, please stay and have fun. But all I ask, don't make your mind up. If you do have money and you liked what I did, then at the end of this, I want some of it. This will be the last thing I say. Thank you guys for listening. You will never know how hard it is to be the most interesting thing at the Edinburgh Fringe for 25 minutes. I do know how hard it is, which is why I say a few gold coins is a very generous contribution. I genuinely would appreciate it. But the truth is, if only a few of you were to fold up your contribution, 5 or a 10, then it does make a massive difference at the end of the day, and it does make sure that acts like me can come back next year. So, I would feel hypocritical if I talked about me getting rewarded for hard work and when I didn't reward it myself. Kyle, take a step up here, my friend. I'm going to put a nose on this thing so I know which one it is. You basically did, you did a scary thing. You stood in front of a crowd. I could tell you were a little nervous. You handled yourself really well. This is your cut. And Kyle, you've heard of the Tooth Fairy, right? If you take that home, put it under your pillow, in the morning, it'll still be there. Sorry, but my powers end here. Thank you very much for your help. One last big round of applause for Kyle. Take a step back there. End of the commercial. So, if you're ready for the photo, say yeah. Yes. Oh, you see how the energy dips just a tiny bit? I got one, Pick. Thank you very much. I have prepared. I have a win you back trick before the finale, and this is 100% safe by D. Since becoming a full-time street entertainer, I've learned to use whatever you find on the street. In a place this unpredictable, you never know what to expect. Today it's a beautiful crowd, the last Saturday of the Fringe. A silk brought to you by D. A little bit of wind. And you guys, everybody watch the stick. Sometimes, what's at hand is not quite enough. You have to adapt. Adapt, learn to use whatever's available in the situation at foot. Ah! Every country I've done that in, the stunned silence is about 6 seconds as people realize, Oh my God, that's his shoe. It's a beautiful moment. Folks, I hope you appreciate Theater Without Walls. I appreciate you from the bottom of my soul. So if you're ready for the Frodo, say yeah. Yeah. Awesome, here we go. Thank you so much, dear, I appreciate you. You didn't forget if I miss it? Just this side, if I miss it? Sorry you didn't do the all thing. By yourself? This side, if I miss it? All together? When I catch it? Let's do this, watch the ring. Ooh, that side. By show of hands, who believes I can do this? Did you see that? Nobody. You'd have to practice every day for like 7 years. Attempt number 2, watch the ring. Attempt number 3, because we're going for the charm. Watch the ring. Shoot, there's too much tension now. It's okay, I know how to break it. Watch the ring. It's a joke, relax, relax, I'm gonna do it. Everybody say get on with it. Get on with it. Like you mean it, get on with it. Get on with it. Folks, the reason I build this up so much, my mentors told me not to do this for a finale. It's too unpredictable. If I do an unpredictable finale, I might not make enough money. That was nice, but I want to say that's not the point. I'm out here to maybe make an impression on you guys. Surprise you with something better than you expect. Maybe you'll surprise me the same way. Don't make your mind up. This is the last trick of the show. One last time, I'm Nico Leo. Thank you guys for supporting Street Theater. If you're gonna film, now's the time to pull it out. The camera, obviously. It's okay to laugh, the kids don't get me. Did someone just awe? That was hilarious. Okay, watch the ring. I'm so glad that works. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm Nico Leo. That was my original homegrown street show. Other side of the world, my heart to yours. I hope it was better than you expected. I'm gonna hold the hat out now. Thank you for supporting Street Theater. You guys were a beautiful crowd. Keep up the good work. Have a great Fringe. Stay safe. Take care of each other, all right? Cheers.